What is ethics for making? Well, too often when we look at creative work in media, we don't ask ourselves, well, why is it like that and how can it be different? So ethics for making is about focusing on those invisible yet defining decisions that structure what we see and how we experience it. Is it just possible that by surfacing these ethical questions, we can create something better than what we've inherited, something both more empathic and also more critical? I'm Pratat Pragani, documentary director, and with digital producer Iris Wakulenko, we're presenting a quick tour of the website Ethics for Making.
Entry to the site starts with two options.
The Taster uses interactive video software designed for your computer and headphones. It's an intuitive experience. Make your own path through the materials which, like the main site, is arranged into 5 key themes: consent, responsibility, collaboration, freedom, and representation. Choose a theme and click on the dots to see new clips. The Ethics for Making button is always visible and takes you back to the start of the Taster. More takes you out to the full website with many materials organised systematically. To check you've seen everything, click on the index underneath.
Home takes you through to the full website and works on phones and tablets too. You can navigate through the menu bar to the introduction, a page on the documentary film case study Justine, and to the resources. This page has codes of practice, academic references, and transcripts of all of the media on the site for easy access to content in downloadable PDFs organised to reflect the themes.
The documentary Justine, made by Lotus Films, was commissioned by Project Artworks, an award-winning collective of neurodiverse artists whose vision underpins this work. After the film was screened, we interviewed audiences, including filmmakers, students and international academics, examining the ethical questions that they raised about the film.
I would like to just address the question of the greater good for the greatest amount of people. And I think that in this case, the utilitarian calculus works in your favor.
I'm not sure I would make a film like Justine.
Like the essay question that I'm willing to focus on is about like the ethical duty as documentary filmmakers towards our protagonists.
I've shown Justine to, I think, every student who's taken documentary film with me at USC in the past 3 years.
The education section features ways that the website and the ethical questions raised can be used in learning and teaching. Can you find connections in your own practice or in your own learning and teaching?
Each theme has a short video introduction to a key concept. For instance, consent, a foundational idea for ethics in making creative work. Below each audio or video clip, there's further information on it and a transcript.
Representation features key thinkers and speakers, including the Films Commissioner Kate Adams. It includes framing and camera work, seeing the person, not the label, and a section on representing family.
Responsibility examines accountability in production and ethical challenges. What is a director's duty to contributors? Should a film include contributors who cannot give informed consent? If it should, how do we do this?
Collaboration discusses the dynamics of working with others, individual and collective authorship, and the path of participatory practices.
In the final theme, freedom, we ask how to weigh artistic freedom of a maker with a contributor's expectations for input and influence. Should an artist or maker's freedom be paramount? How do we decide this? Too often, the ethics of creative practice are barely visible, despite their centrality. Lastly, your feedback and questions are really welcome to help us take the dialogue deeper and imagine new ways of working. Thanks for watching.